Hi, my dear students. Welcome back to my channel. Civil Tips and Tricks for Civil Engineers. Okay. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം ഞാനിപ്പം സിവിലിൽ മാത്രമല്ല ഞാൻ എംടെക്കും കൂടെ പഠിക്കുകയായതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഞാൻ എംടെക്കിന്റെ ക്ലാസ് ആണ് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ എടുക്കുന്നത് ബയോഗ്യാസിന്റെ ക്ലാസ്. അപ്പം എല്ലാവർക്കും ഞാനിപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഒരു 5 വീഡിയോസ് യൂട്യൂബിൽ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും എൻ്റെ വീഡിയോസ് കാണുക. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എൻ്റെ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തൊട്ടടുത്ത ബെൽ ബട്ടണിൽ ഓൾ കൂടെ പ്രസ് ചെയ്താൽ ഞാൻ ഇടുന്ന എല്ലാ വീഡിയോസും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് നേരെ വീഡിയോയിലോട്ട് പോകാം. ഓക്കെ, today going to discuss about types of fermentation. Okay, last class I already discussed about how many types are there. These types of fermentation I am going to explain it in detail today. Okay, ethanol or alcohol fermentation. Ethanol fermentation has used in industrial production like beer, wine, biofuels, and bread. Okay, this ethanol we will explain it later. Today I am explaining it briefly. Okay, yeast and contain bacteria form ethanol formation where pyruvate from glucose metabolism is broken into ethanol and carbon dioxide. Okay, pyruvic acid breaks down acetaldehyde and carbon dioxide is released. In the next step, the ethanol is formed from acetaldehyde. End product is alcohol and carbon dioxide. Okay, C6H12O6 is glucose gives 2C2H5OH ethanol plus C2CO2 carbon dioxide. The net chemical equation for the production of ethanol from glucose is given here. Next is the lactic acid fermentation. Okay, means our yogurt and all is forming, means milk is turning to yogurt. Okay, that formation is lactic acid fermentation. Okay, means milk, we will keep milk for some days. This milk will turn to yogurt by the milk is eaten by the bacteria inside the milk. Okay, that is showing here. The pyruvate molecules from the glucose metabolism glycolysis may be fermented into lactic acid. Lactic acid fermentation is used to convert lactose to lactic acid in yogurt production. Okay. C6H12O6 glucose will give 2CH3COOH, means this lactic acid formula. Okay. The production of lactic acid from lactose and water is summarized as C12H22O11 lactose plus water gives 4CH3COOH. It is lactic acid formation. Okay. It is also occur in animals, means animal stomach and all, means like our stomach also, means like human beings. E. coli one bacteria is there. Okay, that bacteria will ferment the milk to lactose. That is here showing. Okay, animal muscles and tissue which requires energy at faster rate than oxygen can be supplied. Okay. Next is the acetic acid fermentation. Okay. Vinegar is produced by this process. This is two-step process. The formation of ethyl alcohol. Ethanol is also ethyl alcohol. Okay. From sugar anaerobically using yeast. Ethyl alcohol is further oxidized to form acetic acid using Acetobacter bacteria. Okay. Microbial oxidation of alcohol to acid is an anaerobic process. Okay. Means without oxygen we can get the alcohol. C2H2OH ethanol plus oxygen in the process of Acetobacter will convert to CH3COOH H2O. Okay. Next is the hydrogen and methane gas production or butyric acid fermentation. Okay, this process fermentation may yield hydrogen gas and methane gas. Sugar is first oxidized to pyruvate by process of glycolysis, and then the pyruvate is further oxidized to form acetyl CoA by reductase enzyme system produce H2 and CO2. Acetyl CoA is further reduced to butyric acid. This type of fermentation leads to relatively higher yield of energy. Three molecules of ATP is formed: C6H12O6, Clostridium and Deuterium, C4H2, H8O2 plus 2CO plus 2H2. Okay, I will tell once more. C6H12O6 in the presence of Clostridium and Deuterium will convert to C4H8O2 plus 2CO2 plus 2H2. Okay. Examples of products formed by fermentation. Okay. Some more people are aware of food and beverages that from fermentation products, but may not realize many important industrial products results in the form of fermentation. Okay. Means by fermentation we are getting beer, wine, yogurt, cheese and all. Okay. Certain sour foods contain lactic acid including kimchi and pepperoni. Okay. Bread leaving by yeast, sewage treatment, some industrial alcohol production such as biofuel and hydrogen gas. Okay. Advantages of fermentation are fermentation can used to make food nutritious, digestive and flavor. There are many benefits of consuming flavored food. It improves digestion and helps to maintain industrial bacteria. It has anti-cancer effect, improves immune system, reduces lactose intolerance. Other than food industry, there are many other areas where fermentation process is used. Methane is produced by fermentation in sewage treatment plants and freshwater sediments. Okay, this much slide only today I will take. Next class I will explain about dark fermentation in detail. Today I will just tell what is dark fermentation. Okay, without the presence of oxygen, we are producing biological production of hydrogen. That is telling dark fermentation. Okay, dark fermentation is a type of biological production of hydrogen. Dark fermentation is carried out obligate anaerobes and facultative anaerobes. This anaerobes means bacteria. Okay, this is in the presence of no, it is in the presence of darkness. That is telling in the absence of light and oxygen. In dark fermentation, bacteria act on the substrate to generate hydrogen. The substrate of for dark fermentation is lignocellulose biomass. Okay. Carbohydrate materials like freshwater from industry, sugar containing crop residues, and municipal solid waste. In the first step, the pre-treatment of biomass generally affects the efficiency of dark fermentation. The other efficiency of affecting the parameters are microorganisms involved in and sugar content of substrate. Okay. Next class, I am going to discuss about detail of dark fermentation. Okay. Study well and thank you for all. Sorry, thank you and all the best for exams.